Alright, you guys, so basically, we're in this game now, and this match is. There's a sound. Alright, so, hey, what's up, you guys? It's Battlefield JM, and today I'm going to be doing a live replay cast of my game on T-44 on the map Tundra. And the Tundra is a very interesting map. They redid it, so it looks completely different. This was my first game on it back from the patch. The new patch dropped last week, and this was last week, I think just a day after the patch dropped. And so I was pretty confused at first as to what the fuck was going on. Alright, so we're bottom tier, and I'm going to be exploiting what you can do in the buffed version, the super buffed version, and I think overpowered version of the T-44, even when you're bottom tier. And I'll just avoid, dropping any spoilers on. So, yeah. So the first tank we spot is a T-28 Prot. Those things are big and shitty and slow. And let's see what is sent over here. So first up to the plate is a Super Conqueror. And at this point I was thinking, oh fuck, it's a Super Conqueror. I have AP loaded, so I'm going to have to his lower plate. I drilled it. Probably took out his ammo rack too, so he's already burned his repair kit, right? So with that in mind, if we track and damage him and get a track and damaging shot on him like that, he's fucking stuck. And my reload is really good now in this tank. Boom, he's dead. That's their tier 10 heavy tank, and that thing is the best tier 10 heavy tank in my opinion. And oh my god, that guy used his repair kit, and then we tracked him again. So now he's been tracked twice, and he's without a repair kit, and we're just going to keep him in place. And our rate of fire is plenty good enough. With our great 5-skill crew, we can make a huge impact on this game. And I got all the tracking for that, as you can see in the left-hand corner. Tracking. So, very good stuff. And that's two very valuable units taken out of the enemy team and shut down. I like to shut down enemies early, and that's what we did. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I'm just looking around. I'm just taking a break, because if you keep going, generally bad things happen when you keep going on your rampage really, like, immediately in your tier 8 medium tanks. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but I got the tracking shot on him. He burned his repair kit. So now we know that that guy's burned his repair kit, and that he'll be vulnerable to double tracking later in the game, maybe. Put another shot in the M46. I see bases under threat, so don't you worry, because here I come. And this tank, not bad. Not bad at long range, .35 accuracy, I believe, on its LB-35 gun. Or LB1 or whatever the fuck it's called. But it's very nice to know that, you can be fairly confident at mid to long range. So, once you have hill, this is what Lemming Rush quoted. I'm just gonna quote him. When you've had one hill, it's kind of useless to push right away, because look at, you're just going into a meat grinder. Look at all those tank destroyers at the back, and who knows, maybe they got their Stritzwagen 103B back there as well, and later on that will be the case. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks that can pretty much accurately hit you wherever they want, will tear everyone to shreds. Alright, coming off this hill. So we want hill, that's great, sure. Now we have control of everything, but not everything, because we can't see base until they're right on top of it. So once you won hill, it's best to get off of it if they're attacking your base, because there's no point. Like, hill doesn't have enough usage after you've won it mid-game now. So I realize that the game is turning around. We're losing 4-6, well 5-6 now, but the game's turning around and I need to get back. Okay, 5-7, all right. And sure, we might lose hill, but we have a Super Conqueror out there, for God's sake. And I just saw that base needed extra men up there, so I put my body on there, and with this applied pressure, now I can face the heavy tanks that are coming off of the heavy alley right here onto our base. That was a stupid fucking play by the Lorraine. He should have just like took shots from somewhere else, from some safe position, instead of getting shot for all of his health by an FV. But you know, that's just typical tier 8 puppy decisions, especially premium tank drivers. So we're gonna be, but not all premium tank drivers are bad. I'm sorry. Where was I? Now there's a certain stage of the battle where I think they're gonna kill all, because it's 8 to 10, and they got some really powerful tanks, including an FV 4005, right? So they have a lot of gun power, right? They outgun us in firepower for sure, and I just want to take care of the Scorpion, or I mean the Skoda, just before he can snap a shell into us. And now I hear that the cap goes off, but they're not capping. They're not capping. They must be still advancing up here, and they're going to kill these guys, and then they're going to be on us. So we need to push out and clear out this side of the map, so it's our side of the map, all right? This has to be our side of the map. At least we can have one side of the map to ourselves, so then we can react to the counter push that will be in here soon. That's a tier 10 tank destroyer on full health, and so there's work is cut out for me. So I'm whittling down that guy, and I'm trying to show the least of my tank. Least exposure is big. It plays a big role in the end game success, right? Because we want to have as much hit points saved as possible. Now that was a poor play. He should have alright, so instead of going there, he should have gone there. He should have just continued up the road and then pointed his gun as he continued up the road and paralleled his hull to the ridge line to expose the least of his hull possible. But no, Puppy goes right into the tank destroyer with his lower plate showing. Right now, I went for the track, but I guess it hit the track. It just damaged it. It didn't destroy it. That's very unfortunate, so we had to take a hit, which was, quite frankly, really annoying. He's being a bitch, to be honest. And luckily he misses, and we finally tracked the bitch. And now we have him in place. He's already used his repair kit, and spaghetti-o for him. That's it. By now we have like 5k damage, and as you can see in chat, they're pretty happy about that. They've seen me do a lot of work, but it's not over yet. We must, make things better around here. I put a shot in the FV 4005, but now this pesky light tank is on my deck, and there's not really a whole lot you can do about that, and the Object 257 decided not to go hell, which was my death. So 4,900 damage, we get another hit, that's 5,100 damage, and game over. The Object 257 puts a shell into us, and that is it. With only an arty remaining, that is the fate of the game. Hill becomes less important. See, because these guys stand on hill and didn't go maybe attack the enemy base with us or clean out the tank destroyers and then cap the enemy base, it could have been a win. We could have had more pressure on the enemy team overall, and I just think that the more time you spend on hill after it's won, Super Conquer, are you 251 up there? Yeah, they didn't pull their weight. Super Conquer in the post-game stats only showed about 2,100 damage and 2 kills. That's not enough for a Super Conqueror as one of 3 tier 10s on Tundra. So, lackluster performance on their part, but I was glad to get away with the 5,000 damage and the adjacent 4 kills, the associate 4 kills. So, very satisfied, even though I'm at the same time disappointed that we had to face the defeat screen in the garage. So that'll be it for now. Battlefield JM signing out. Stupid program.